Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Bloodborne. Now, I of course have gone through and gotten Dijura, whatever his name was, I got him out of video, but aside from that, I haven't done much without you guys being right here with me in the passenger seat. I did go ahead and come back here and grab this, which I think it was a Frenzied Cold Blood I ended up grabbing here. But we're here in the DLC now, and this video may not be for everybody, as everybody will not have grabbed the DLC, but for those that did, we'll be going on this journey together. I may not finish it, but I'm going to go a little way through. If you hear some unfamiliar music in the background, that is some Lovecraft music, of course. That Cryo Chamber collaboration. This one's Nyarlathotep 1. Ow. This guy's hurting me so bad right now. Oh, there we go. Yep, they definitely hurt. I'm not gonna get too far in it right now, but oh, we got the old hunter cap up here. Bunch of enemies in there. Hunters were 10 a penny. As you can see, it's not quite as good as a hunter's hat, but a little bit better against arcane and fire, just by 10. But hey, you get up more for the look at one point than you do really the practicality and the statistics. In the end, enemies will hit so hard, you just want to look good. Ow. Oh boy. Yep. There we go. You can see these guys are just kicking my ass like it's nobody's business. That's okay though. That's alright. We're getting through there one step at a time. I look 2 blood files for the 4, 5, 12 that I used to fight them. As you can see, I'm still rocking the saw cleaver. Maybe not the smartest idea in a place like this, but hey, to each their own. Let's dispatch these ravenous doggos. Ow. Ouch. Yep. Upgrading that vigor is really coming in handy right now. So even the beast here, they're incredibly powerful. Just goes to show, depending on your level, just because you get the Mad Hunter's Blood Drunk Eye doesn't necessarily mean you need to go to the area it lets you go into. And I don't think it's just the torches they cower from on here. I think if you're wearing hunter garb or old hunter garb, that also makes these beasts in this DLC cower from you. These beasts tend to be more afraid of these hunters here than other sources, other things. Oh boy, that guy's a boomhammer. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch, but not as mean as that hunter. Oh, 2 hunters. Yep, nope, that's a little too much. We're just gonna run away. Woo. I'm so sorry, sir. I didn't mean to disrupt you today on your nice Sunday jog. Oh, okay then. Why, thank you, beasts. Helping me out. I shall repay you by putting you out of your misery. Kind of. Sort of. Maybe just running over here around you. Hey now, don't you jump at me. I mean, he seems to be dispatching them fairly well. No, sir. I said no, sir. There we go. Ow. Why does your spread shot deal so much damage? It makes no sense. Oh. Whew. There we go. It only hurts all the time. Just can't quite rally back all that they deal to me. Oh. You know what, here, let's try this. Seems to be a little bit more effective. Alright then, we're going with it. Well, we'll go with it for the beasts. There are not any more dogs, so I'm pretty sure there's more up here. Fear Hound. Remember, malformed thing. True. Fear the hound and the malformed. There he is. That guy. Yeah, he's got a blood hunter, Saif? Uncertain on the pronunciation, but I know what the thing can do. It's a mean, nasty little thing, but it is a thing I love, overall. Luckily, he's very aggressive and gung-ho with it, so... I can easily... what's what I'm looking for? You can easily capitalize on that fact. There we go. Okay, these freaking guard birds. Y'all need to just calm down. Need to relax. That works, I guess. grab one of these just in case things get hairy, which they probably will. Okay. I thought he was dead. My bad. I'm sorry. Normally a big hammer dude comes out of there. There he is. Oh no, please sir, don't look at me, look at them, the beast that you so aptly hunt. Nope. None of that, sir. If you would be so kind as to stop swinging on me. Oh, okay. No blood now, please. He's such a strong one. As you can see, these guys are just a big old bag of, ow! Crap. Big bag of crap. Oh, jeez. Out of ammo, that's always good. I didn't pay attention to it. That's my fault. Luckily, I got that shot off right in the nick of time. Got a vermin on him. How interesting. That is a key item for one of the guilds? Question mark? Leagues? It's a set of runes you get. That one there is called the League, so not necessarily wrong. Quicksilver bullets, right there. These are pressure plates and set off guns like that. Easily remedy that by destroying the guns, or if anything stands on a pressure plate to activate it, just make sure nothing is putting pressure on the plate. Pretty simple concept there. Got some beasts over here. You can lure them in the middle there and then get most of them rolled down with the big old wheel. As you can see, I'm going through this one by the skin of my teeth, honestly. There's a lot of things here that can just wreck your whole day and make your life miserable. I won't go too far in this, obviously, as you can see. I'm struggling here. But I will go a ways into it. Kind of give you guys a crash course in it now. Ah, yes. The old hunter's garb. As you saw, the Hunter's Dream was where we had German and Maria. Here, this DLC, is the Hunter's Nightmare. Instead of being a place of respite and rest, this is a place of evil and chaos. Excuse me. Had a good lunch. Up here is a mammoth monster. They are very bad. as you can see. I'm sorry, Mr. Mammoth Man. Mr. Cthulhu Monster. Gonna top my health off. Oh, shh. I'm still using my torch. Woo! No, sir. No, thank you. Ow. Almost out of blood vials. Yeah, this is bad. The only solace in fighting big tubs of lard like him. Oh, jeez. I did nothing to him, too. Can't let him get that thing to go. That's bad. That's a super buff. There we go. That's the way you do it right here. Gotta just kind of use their like lack of mobility and lack of speed to your advantage there. Their super buff rings the little bell in their axes, makes them hit harder, faster, gives them explosions after each strike. It's pretty bad. While we're here, this, right here, is the area where the bell ringing woman pops up. The first one. There's actually multiple through these areas, but this is where the first one pops up if you are playing with allies. So if anyone were to invade you or something, you don't want it to happen, this is the bell ringing woman's spot. First one. That's okay. Here. It looks familiar, right? That's Vicar Lawrence. The one who was involved with Amelia. Perhaps he was the first cleric, the first Vicar to become a beast. The crazy thing about him is he's on fire, imbued with it. Fire is supposed to ward away beasts. Yet he's one with the fire. This says a lot about him, I'd say. My pendant which unlocks a surgery altar. There are two cathedrals in the Hunter's Dream. One lies past the River of Blood, and another contains the private research hall of the Healing Church. Only chosen members of the Healing Church or their lamentable patients can enter the research hall using this eye. Grant eyes to the surgery altar skull. The way we got here is the eye of a blood-drunk hunter. Its pupil is collapsed and turned to mush, indicating the onset of the scourge of beast. The hunter who goes drunk with blood is said to be taken by the nightmare, destined to wander forever, engaged in an endless hunt. It is a fate that no hunter can escape. Tragic. But true, for the most part. Many hunters that start to hunt, they become drunk with blood, drunk with that power. But things can change depending on the hunter, depending on what they do and who they are. And that's why we're playing this here. Crankshaft here, perhaps he'll go drunk with blood. Perhaps he'll transcend the hunt. We'll be finding out soon. Maybe not soon. Through this playthrough, that's a better way to state it. Now here, dangerous as hell area. Literally, it's super dangerous. As you can see, the haunting melody I've got playing should really play up how amazing the scenery here is. There it is. is a respite area. But, as you can see, you stand there and there's a gun over there as well, so... Ow! Woo! That hurts, but that's alright. What we can do is lure him with a gun, or in this case, oh hell, I've even got a pebble. That'll work. Just boop. There we go. Now he moves from his pressure plate. No more guns going off. This guy is standing on a pressure plate himself, but he is not really moving. That's to make you want to rush in there and go strike him, but it sets off the gun. It's a clever little area, set with all kinds of neat traps. These guys have Molotov cocktails with detonators. They tick, tick, tick before they blow up. More things that are quite interesting. Luckily he's not as strong as that one on the roof was, but he's still tough. As you can see. Ow! Yep, yep. Out of bullets again. Nope, 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 none of that, sir. Go. As I said before, those visceral attacks actually get an increase to their damage if you put more points into skills, so don't be scared to do that if you visceral a lot. Ow! Ooh! Locking me into it, naughty man. Whew. Probably one of the less skillful and more rocky looks to any of my gameplay I've done so far. But that's how it is here. This is a DLC to really contend with other DLCs in terms of you want more things to be difficult. Here you go. Have a bite of this. In the best possible way, though. This DLC is actually loaded with all kinds of items, with lore, with things that needed to be included in the core game, in my honest opinion. There's some things in here that needed to be in here. Really enrich many parts of the game. And, you know, getting those elements enriched, it is nice. Now, if we can't get a Bloodborne 2, I'd like to see more DLC for this Bloodborne. For this one. I really would. I feel like it can use it. I feel like it needs it just to flesh out more and give us things. I wonder why I'm doing that. The dead guy here, old man, and he's actually got a Molotov that's rigged to his wheelchair there. So you grab the bomb-ass item there, by the way. When you do, he explodes. Does some damage, not too bad. But if you leave those barrels, it blows up this whole area, leaving you no escape. It does massive damage. See? Doesn't take it long to do that. What we got here, though, is one of the other items I thought about maining on this guy. The boom hammer. The thing these dudes have been flinging around everywhere. It's got a miniature furnace built in, and it also got one of my other favorite weapons, the Beast Cutter. If you've ever watched the anime called Bleach, this weapon will be reminiscent of, I believe, the Shikai and Bankai of Renji Ibarai. His Zanpakuto's true form. You get the kind of split sword thing going on here. Let's just take a minute to really look at these weapons, adore them, love them. Look at how much detail and how much time and love and effort was put into this weaponry. Honestly, they worked really hard to make everything make sense on here. Make these weapons really go together well. So for that, we gotta thank From Software. We do. We really went above and beyond for the weapons in this game. Could they have done more? Yeah. But time constraints, life, you know how it goes. And we got that guy in there. He's a beast. This will be fun. Jeez, I do frickin' nothing to him. And that's with a fire buff on too, mind you. Ow. Yeah, I think it's the only thing down here. We're not ready to fight him. So we'll just go along our merry way. Don't want to deal with any of that right now. No siree. We'll come back to him though. I believe he's holding a rune. We have some blood spitters here. These guys are nasty little things. You try to do back attacks to them, but they'll mule kick you. Not a fun time. Oh, jeez. Even these guys here. Woo. But, you know what? That just tells us... Oh, we gotta get a shortcut here. Oh. My phone's going off. I'll answer that here in a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna exit from this area and open up a shortcut. And we're gonna go ahead and get the heck out of here. Honestly, because this... Right now, I'm level 45, not quite high enough to contend with these things, so we will come back to it. I'm gonna adjust a few things. Alrighty, there we go. Got a few things going on, but all is good, all is well. Ooh, there we go. Weapon durability up. On the Tonitrus, that is definitely a good idea. HP continuing to recover isn't bad, but blunt attack up. I'd rather take the durability and get the just +1 to blunt only. Okay, we can go in here to this. We can upgrade our saw cleaver as well. Let's see, overall, what is that? 117 plus 38. So it's what, 155? And that's 152? So Saw Cleaver's doing a little bit more, but Saw Cleaver also does more when my HP is full. However, the Tantris is just doing more statically, so the Tantris is catching up. If we go with that, we don't pump the weapon durabilities with the physical boost into the Saw Cleaver. If we did the Saw Cleaver, it'd probably be doing a lot more, but I'll go ahead and favor my mace for right now. And here, we can put on runes. When we defeated the Hemlock Charnel Lane witches, we were able to use these, so that's a good one. Lake. Okay, so gives us more bullets. More blood echoes from visceral attacks. We'll do that. We'll do physical damage reduction plus 3%, because that helps everything. And more blood echoes from enemies, because why not? And the Oath Memory is a league thing, so that comes in a little bit later. Now, when we went into the DLC, we got a few different armor items. Old Hunter Tom Pat, not bad. Good looks, but overall, the gloves are one of the main things to really bring out from there. And Old Hunter trousers, not too bad. A little more resistant to fire and thrust, but really we're not losing out on too much there. I'll go ahead and store these in our box. I'll keep those for whenever I play with any friends that might need to know where I go. The shining coins are used as path markers. They're good for someone like me that might be in the group, knows where they're going, runs through really fast. And if you have the time to lay them down, then you've gone ahead really far. You can throw shining coins to show people where to go, or you can be a summoned ally and throw coins down if you don't think the summoner knows where some of their items might be or where to go. And you can use them to just, you know, help out an ally. Pays to be helpful. Alrighty. So the next area technically would be the Forbidden Woods. That's a tough one to do. Just a evil, naughty, nasty little place. More into health? Yeah, why not? I intend to. So let's go to the Forbidden Woods. Go ahead and take care of the birdie here. No, sir. No away. How about you go away? There we are. Some 20 blood shards. Now, up there, as you can see, it looks like something's cobbled hastily together. It's a bunch of wood. It's supposed to be the inner workings for that. Spikes on a log. And that right there is a pressure plate trap. As you see, anywhere around here is a danger zone. You can run through completely, or do like I did and just kind of go over here and let it pass. There's one more in the area. There's only two, but if you're not careful, they'll get you. Woo! One point I talked about, guys, is throwing oil everywhere. This was the part I was talking about. Alright, so ran through there. Not too many issues. We'll come over here. As you can see, still minimal on the threat level and the issues. A few mobs here and there, but nothing that you guys can't handle. Especially if you grind a little bit. Hell, I may take the time to, but so far I've been more invested on just getting through this for you guys. So don't be afraid to take the time out to explore, look into the lore, read things. It's a wonderful part of the game. The lore is rich if you just look for it. So over here we've got a way where you essentially step on that plank there and it just drops down. Kind of like that. Yep. There we go. Took some damage, but that's okay. Puts us in this little village area. We're just going to run right straight through anyways, though. Yes, by all means. Oh, okay. Well, I'll activate the trap for you guys. There's the other trap. It just kind of breaks and lays there. Don't worry, you're not too far off from where we were. This is the area where I fell down, but you can come up here through the flowers. That guy with the blade, that werewolf fella, he'll be patrolling back and forth through here. Fine note indeed. Usually I'd go through here and show you guys that, but that's not actually my main focus today. Today's focus isn't necessarily to clear a full area or get to a boss. It's to show some things. Tonsil stone. So here's the deal with that. That can happen anywhere with a red lantern. He's in any house with that. It happens at a certain point in the game. I think it's after you defeat Amelia. And any red lantern you go to, he gives you the tonsil stone. This, it acts like the same key as the Eye of the Blooddrag Hunter. This lets you get in the grasp of one of those creatures, which, surprise, is actually a kin of the Cosmos. It lets you go to the DLC. That's the one to the left of the Cathedral Ward, Odin Chapel. In that same area, in the Cathedral Ward, as he said, to the right of the Cathedral you fight Vicar Amelia in, where those two NPCs were, as you guys seen in the previous video, yeah, you go down there to that area I was talking about, and there's that little pedestal. That'll eventually open up doors and proceed further through to the story. But if you stop in front of those doors, the tonsil stone is a key for another creature like that, the other one, that takes you to a very special area. It's another nightmare-based place, and you can get invaded there essentially at any time. It's a huge PvP area, so we'll end up going there when I get a chance to. You want to go ahead and defeat the dogs here now, because now that we've done that and we've come here, any other time you come through here, those dogs will be out of the cages and they'll run at you. So yeah. You see that guy? If you run that other way, he tries to close the gate on you. Make you go that way past the dogs. So you don't necessarily have to fight the dogs. To get past that guy, make sure not to ever close the gate on yourself. You see there we got the white church garb. So we'll take out these birds here. Go down the ladder. Go past the red lantern area. Yeah, see, it's stuck on his dialogue for that right now. You sprint up here to make sure he doesn't do that. There we go. No, sir. No jumping. Let's finish you off with this roll. There we go. Now this is one of the many ways to proceed forward through this area, is there, but like I said, I'm here to show you guys some things. So we'll get that, which is a tool. It's activated off the arcane stat. Just like the, I think the old hunter bone. Well, no, I think it's blood tinge, maybe. I don't know. More focused on getting you guys to this right now. There's that, and that is a hole that leads to very bad things. They're parasitic worms, and they're nasty little parasites too. They're actually quite powerful for what they are. And then these big desiccated looking dudes. They're the church cathedral guys without all their robes on. I fully believe all the more dangerous because they don't have robes and they don't have that giant swinging weapon. So they're faster. Ow. And yes, that is incredibly poisonous water too. There's some of those parasites. After that, gonna go ahead and use the old cleaver. Now, you can come up through this way and get to where you're needing to go, but I'll try and show you guys everything that you can grab. So, here we go. Ugh. These things are so annoying. Ow. Maybe not the best way and area to fight them, but it works. Alright, let's go over here. We're taking slow poisoning, so let's see what the highest slow poison resist will be. Probably the white church garb that we just got, right? Yep, looks like it so far. Yep. Okay then. A little bit of a bigger bar. not a fun time. I should have just been using this in the vertical state the whole time. Ow. Whew. Only one antidote left. 9 health vials. Oh yeah. But I'll be alright. I will survive. There we go. Yeah, why not? Yeah. Ooh, okay. Now, there's only one other area where there's any enemies, any kind of threat. We'll go ahead and go there. Ow. That was a bad idea. It was a mistake. I'm sorry. And this is where that hole leads. Now, I think in... I didn't tell you to clap. I think in other playthroughs, these bloodstones change and they get upgraded. So they're not necessarily a huge priority. But if you want them now, you've seen me go through it. And while it was a little bit hairy at times, I did nonetheless get through it. And you guys can too. Especially if you level up properly and you wear the proper gear. If you want to know what I'm doing, I'm opening up the way that goes to the back of Yosefka's clinic. But here's the thing. We want to get a certain NPC in the Forbidden Woods and send him to the clinic. And I suggest that every single time. I suggest never ever sending him to the chapel. I would always send him to the clinic, but I would send him there and then come do this, what I've done. See, I'm coming out the back through here, got all these items right, through there, that goes to the back of the clinic. There's a intelligence taker there, one of those brain sucker guys. They'll take your insight and paralyze you and stuff. And past him is a couple birds on a rooftop, and then the surprises, we'll call them, that wait in the clinic. So, what I'm going to do here for you guys is go ahead and go talk to her real quick. Make sure I haven't missed out on anything, sending people to her. Get some dialogue from her.
Oh, hello. You're still alive. You're up for finding anyone who hasn't come. If you do, I know where to send them.
Not creepy or crazy at all. What I'm going to do for you guys to kind of finish off this video, as you've seen, I'm just showing you some of the DLC. some of the items. And I promise I will get back to that. I've showed you some of the forbidden woods, the items through there, the traps. I showed you down there to get to Yosefka's clinic. I will take a little extra time on this to give you guys the full-on what's what, shall we say, for her clinic. So, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do a bolt. Just bolt through, run as quick as I can. I'm going to bolt to that NPC because he's actually not that far away. Ow. That is fine. You do you, boo-boo. You do you, Wolfman. We'll go back through here again. You'll see some enemies and all kinds of manner of things, and we'll just be bolting past those for now. Some more zombies. This stuff here, this is not water. It is flammable. It is oil. So yeah, we're coating ourselves in it. And there's an enemy at the end of this area here. See it with a cannon. So ignore that dude. Just run past him. Not actually. You want to be careful of those cannonballs. They'll usually one-shot you. Walking past this guy. Then we come out here, right? And fall down here. Excuse me. We'll put on our hunter garments. We're out here on a ledge where our only real adversary is that guy. Take him out, put him down. We will end up there at some point. That's the college, the school. Interesting little geographical location there. As you can see, there's some items. We don't want to drop down yet. The bell ringing woman will be in this area. So, if you summon an ally, don't want people to invade, boom, bell ringing woman. As you can see, there's some blood stains up here. And this dude, and I identified it, he's actually like, his cap is a DLC armor. But see, it's a child, and assumingly a child, a mother, and a father. This guy is a murdering, lying piece of work. So, Yosefka's clinic, you go. So, pretty sure he murdered those people, and even if he didn't, he's plundering them anyways. Fear man. Yeah, that's true. You try and attack him here, he turns to a massive, insanely difficult dark beast. Liar is a man beast. No mercy for liars. It's all of it. I praise it all. You guys are all correct. This dude's a real piece of work. He's a beast. So, we send him to the clinic. Time for special items. Hell yeah, I got that right. One of my favorite weapons. Boom. The cannon. Now, well, we've got that. We're set pretty good for now. And we will come back here. We have to. But I'll be going through and explaining everything in the area after the dogs and their cages and stuff. You know, the gist of it. You'll get, well, not even the gist, all of it. You'll get everything. I will not spare any details to show you any items we didn't get this time, show you where the enemies are, tell you of the traps. But the reason I went and got him is because I do want to go through the clinic area for you guys. So now that we've done that, you can follow my lead if you want to, or do it in any order that you wish to. We'll go ahead and go here. Go to the first floor sick room. We'll go claim our reward for sending him to her first. Now, let's reveal the truth behind that, shall we? I'll go ahead and let you guys know. Yosefka is not really who that is. You might seem to think it is, and she might look like it through that hole, but she's not. I believe the story is Yosefka has turned into the same thing as everyone else, and the actual Yosefka you see and talk to, and even fight, is not Yosefka. That, or she's gone crazy. There's a lot of speculation with it. Ooh. What am I doing? Wrong weapon. Kin of the Cosmos are incredibly weak to lightning damage. Ooh. Could have been bad. Get insight for coming here, and looky what we have here. Look at these things. Aren't really human looking, are they? Welcome to Bloodborne. These are kin of the cosmos. These are aliens. But there's more to it than that. This one has formless Odon. Interesting. It's got a rune. What does this one have? We wonder. Odon Wrath. If you send the whore here, one of these has Ariana's shoes. The Beast Rune. That one was the guy we were talking to. Sometimes none of these things are in here at all. And that one has blood cocktails. These creatures are the people that we sent here. Yosefka's turned them into kins of the cosmos. But I don't even think that's Yosefka anymore. I believe that was once Yosefka. Reeks of defilement, beware of liar. Very true. Yosefka has turned people into aliens. She's converted them. Sick, twisted experiments on them. So this is all that they are now. That beast rune you get from that guy that tries to take everybody out. And there are sedatives. That one, you get sedatives from the old lady that was in Yarnum. So, that was her. Down that way, there in there lies the real Yosefka, or the body taken over. Either way, that's where Yosefka's body is. She uses a Rosmarinus, that's a flame sprayer that uses just straight arcane powder, so it does a lot of damage. And she uses a whip sword, the threaded cane. And she's no slouch. But if you don't fight her now, which we're not, you go a little ways, defeat a boss, activate a trigger, and she becomes an integral part of the storyline, just like the whore. And over here, who we've been talking to, that's her. That's who we have been talking to. Over here is a Canehurst summons, which opens up another area, very special one. And now, we take out what is assumed to be the original Yosefka. See Yosefka's blood vial. That was Yosefka. We assume. You open the doors and boom. We'll come through there again, but not yet. It's not the opportune time. And now, with that Canehurst summons, we have another side area yet to explore. And we'll be able to. But that won't be until the next video. So, until that time, everybody, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Love your pets, love your friends, love your family. If you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, leave a comment. And until then, my friends, remember one thing: fear the old blood.